Pointers for Virasana. Done correctly, Virasana stretches the front of the thighs, the tops of the feet, and the ankles. Jane's hips may or may not rest on the floor in Virasana, but sometimes Jane's knees feel stiff and there is pain inside her knees when she lowers her hips. This means she needs to sit up on something. She might need to use 2 or 3 blocks under her hips to make Virasana comfortable. When Jane uses blocks, she wants to be sure they're under her sits bones and not under her thighs. Over time, as her thighs stretch, she may be able to lower the lift. In Virasana, Jane wants her knees even and pointing forward. Her feet should be close to her hips, but wide enough so her hips might fit between them. As her thighs relax toward her knees, her calves relax toward her heels and her toes stretch away. She wants her calves to roll out as her thighs roll in. Rolling her thighs in will help Jane keep her knees together. This also helps open her low back. Jane is leaning forward, gripping her legs to avoid the stretch on her thighs. She has also tried to tuck her toes under to lessen the stretch on the tops of her feet and ankles. Instead, she wants to stretch her toes out in line with her knees. Then she wants to sit upright with her hands resting lightly on her thighs and let the muscles in her thighs and feet relax. Jane wants to bring her pelvis upright, so she sits toward the front of her sits bone. Then she wants to sink her legs and hips toward the floor as she lifts her torso away from the floor. She wants to lift her chest, roll her shoulders back and down, and lift her head. Jane finds that crossing her ankles and sitting back to get into Dandasana is easier on her knees than shifting to one side. The tight bend at the knee constricts the circulation in Jane's legs. It's important for her to stretch out her legs in Dandasana and let circulation return.